What would be cooler than having a Hotpoint Electronic Deluxe upright vacuum cleaner? How about having the matching electronic Hotpoint cylinder vacuum cleaner? But where am I going to get one of those from? Maybe there's one in this box. Hello everyone, welcome back. Yeah, a new box has arrived. Now, I saw this machine on eBay. I just scrolling through, having a look, seeing what was out there. And amazingly, there was a Hotpoint electronic cylinder vacuum cleaner in burgundy, which is the matching machine for the upright you just saw. And I was like, oh my God, I cannot believe that. I have seen them on there in the past, but they've tended to go for really silly money, or the postage was like £30 or something really stupid like that. But this one was actually quite reasonably priced. I think, from memory, it was £55 including postage. Now, honestly, for that, I was like, yes, I'm having that. Buy it now. Stab that buy it now button. Get it to me immediately. So yeah, I bought it and it's arrived and it's in this box and it's so cool. Oh Christ, I can't wait to open it up. I think the motor's down that end. Yeah, I think it might be. So let's open this box and see what we've got. I have had this machine in the past, but probably not for about 30 years or so. So it's been a long time. And I've also, in the past, in my childhood days, had the brown version of this cleaner. Now the brown version, as I probably talked about in the videos of the uprights, is the first version. Hotpoint seems to release their machines in the early 1980s in the brown colour scheme, which was the colour of the time. Everything was brown in 81. My family car was a... Oh, there's a spider in there. I got a free spider, yes! Yeah, my family car, back when I was a kid, was a Volvo 244 DL Saloon. I think it was a 1979 on a V. And that was bran. It was the ultimate 70s bran. So yeah, lots of things of that time were bran. This one isn't. This is the burgundy version. So I'm kind of doing this a bit wrong, really. Let me change this round. At least you can actually see the box being opened in this video rather than opening it down there. But I need to put the box down there to get the vacuum cleaner out. So just give me 2 secs. Yes, I think my excitedness was running away with me there. So, apparently we have the machine, the hose, the rods and the floor tool. This is the floor tool. I love these floor tools. I do have one of these for... Oh, which machine is it? I think it's a Bosch. Yeah, I think it's a Bosch, and it's the same style machine, but it's called like Super Dynamatic or something crazy like that. This one is just, yeah, this one is not called anything special. It's just Hotpoint. It's a Hotpoint head. Oh, a bit rusty underneath, but we can sort that out. So there's the cleaning head. It's such a cool cleaning head. It really is. It's so 80s. It's just like, it doesn't even need to try, and it's 80s. Look at that. It's angular, it's flat, it's got hard angles. Love it. And it's, I love this as well. Look, it even shows you, if I can get that, if you're in a hard floor or carpet mode. It's so cool. Love those heads. That one is not in great condition on the base plate. It's all right. It's not too bad, but that could be cleaned up. It's fine. We've got the rods here. Nice to have the rods, actually. I don't know if I've got the rods for the other one. I must have the rods for the other one. So let's get this open. Ah, that's a horrible sound. Can I pull this out now? No. Very well wrapped. Oh, the rods are in really good shape, actually. Yeah, because sometimes these are covered in rust, but this is really good. Real weight to them as well, quality. Because this cleaner, it's not actually a Hotpoint. It's wearing the Hotpoint label, but it would have been made by Siemens, I think. I think Siemens made it in Germany, obviously, because it's Siemens, and they made them pretty good, actually. They were pretty good cleaners. It's funny that you don't see them so much anymore these days. I don't think they were particularly popular, but put up against the God, what would they have gone against? Approximately 85. So they would have been up against. I mean, these are the big sort of luxury, expensive cylinder cleaners. So we're talking Huber Sensortronics, Electrolux 380, 390 series. So these are the big boys, the big hitters. Not your little compacts or your goblins or your portapowers. There's the hose. Nice. Keep that packaging. It's got this really funny sort of twist. I don't know if you can see that. You see that line that runs through it? It's like a twisted line. So that's what keeps it in the machine. Something going on in the end there. I think this has been repaired at some point, but it's been repaired properly now because that's okay. Not particularly long hose. It's all right. Kind of average, I suppose. The bent end is very simple. A very, very simple bent end. And it's got a little hook there for the power head cable. Has this machine got a power takeoff? I can't remember. But there's a little hook there for the cable should you have it. But there's no suction control here on this bent end. It's literally just a piece of molded plastic. Let's put that there. So onto the main event. I don't think we got any small tools with it. Here's the machine. Oh yeah, see, it's pretty well wrapped. Just let me. Yes, now. Feeling its bottom. Yeah. I should explain why. So let's open this up. Let's get it out. Yeah, very well wrapped. Nice to see. Okay, here we go. Oh yes, the front swivel wheel has survived shipping, which is good. Ta-da! Oh, that's such a great colour. Let's get this out of the way. And off you go. Here we are. Here he is, the main event. Wow. Look at that. So cool. It's very kind of... Yeah, it's very early 80s, isn't it? Even in this nice sort of burgundy colour. So let me pull the plug out a little bit so we can sit down properly. There we go. Yeah, it's very, very early 80s. Very much a 70s inspired machine. I think probably originally launched... front caster. Originally launched in 1981, I think. As I say, in the brown version as the complementary machine to the brown upright of the time. This is no surprise, actually. The seller did say that the front caster wheel was a bit loose, but that's fine. We can fix that. No problem. Just some nice strong glue in there. That will sort that out lovely. And let's see, what is it? So this is model 3380, 1000 watts. Okay, so it says it conforms to British Standard 800 1983, so we know it's post 83. And the serial number is 27,636, which I suppose is relatively low. Kind of depends how Hotpoint did it. Did they do it in a sequential method? Is this number 27,636 off the line, or is this that machine from a certain month or something? I honestly couldn't tell you. Don't know. But yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it? I do like it. So quite a well-featured machine. We have a bag full indicator here. We have flex rewind, and we have electronic power control. Hence why it is an electronic deluxe. And I don't quite know why. I don't remember that being in the leaflets. I think somebody stuck a red sticker on the side of this pedal. Not sure why you would have done that, but I'm sure there's reasons. Now, the reason I was feeling its bottom is because these machines are notorious. Yeah, see that there? So that's the back plate. I'll show you. There you go. That's the back plate. The motor end is there. That's like the top end of the motor. They were notorious for breaking this plate. So hence why I was giving it a pull and a tug. And as you can see, it's not held in there particularly well. So this plate is loose. So we need to get in there, we need to find out why that is loose. I'm just trying to hold the swivel caster in place. That appears to have a Torx screw in it, which is very strange. It would not have had a Torx screw out the factory. There's a couple of blanking plugs in the screw holes. Very odd, don't know why. But I think that is actually only held in by that screw there. All the other screws, either the screws themselves or the posts, and it was generally the posts actually in the machine itself that tended to break, because people would like smack the machine down on its end, on this end, on the floor. They would never be particularly careful with them, and this is like the weak point of these cleaners. So it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's not the end of the world. It can be fixed. It's cool. Don't worry. Now inside, you can actually remove the bag door cover. And I'm just, yes, as I suspected, 85. So this is a machine from 1985 because there's a little date stamp here with 85 written in the middle of it. So this is a 1985 machine. Let's put that down there. Now what is really quite cool about these is they have this really interesting, I think anyway, design where they have a cloth bag, like so, slightly dirty cloth bag, but it's not too bad, and it says Mit Werkstoff RJX sanitized. So it's like it must be like a sanitized cloth on this. But then you can open this. It's got a plastic front with a clip. You open the clip, open that up, and that reveals a paper bag inside, which is really cool. So that's how it got its like double layer filtration. It's quite a clever way of doing it. I mean, the Philips P99 is the same kind of dealie as this, but with more sensitive flaps that break. At least the Hotpoint is a bit simpler. Looking quite good inside, actually. It's not that dirty. I'll show you inside the bag compartment there. It's looking pretty good. Not too dirty at all. And there is a power takeoff. If you can see it just there, there's a power takeoff socket. So you could, if you wanted to, purchase the optional power nozzle for this cleaner. And that would have been a pretty good combination, actually. Yeah, can you hear that? That's probably a screw post rattling around inside. So let's pop the bag back in. We'll turn him on, we'll see what he sounds like. I can't remember what the motors look like on these. It's been a long time since I've been inside one of these cleaners. Can't remember the last time. Can't actually remember what it's like inside. I do remember that it can be a bit tricky to get the motor back in the right place when you put the end back on the cleaner. So yeah, we'll have to we'll have to deal with that when the time comes. So let's get some flex out. We'll plug him in, see what he sounds like. I'm going to get over to the socket if I can. There's a massive box in the way. There we go, plugged in. Okay, let's see what he sounds like. I'm just going to put my hand here just to hold the end frame. So let's see what he's like. Oh, it's soft start. It's got a lot of suction. I wouldn't necessarily say it's got a lot of airflow, but the suction is very good. It's quite impressive. Let's hear that soft start again. I didn't remember that these had soft start, which is quite something for 1985. That wasn't quite so soft. Yeah, that's pretty good, pretty good. I have to say as well, that motor sounds really sweet. That sounds really good. It doesn't sound rough at all. So, there we go. Yeah, not a bad purchase for 55 quid. A machine that I've wanted for quite some time, that I've been looking and looking for but couldn't find. Finally turns up. Here it is in my dining room. Very pleased. So, jobs that need to be done on it. Number one, the front caster wheel needs to be secured back in place. Number two, need to get inside and look at why that end plate is sort of hanging off. As I say, it will most likely be the screw posts. Can be a bit tricky, if I'm honest with you. Might be able to glue them back into place, but if you do find when you put the screw back in, the post will just snap off. We might be lucky in so much as we can put some extra long screws in. If there's some of the screw post left in the body, if we extend the screw length, they will go into what's left of the post. So we should be able to get that end frame back in place properly. I've just noticed there's a spider over there spinning a web. It's a little tiny spider and it's happily spinning its little web. I've got a spider in the box, I've got a spider over there, I've got spiders everywhere. If you want a spider, just pop a comment below. Happy to send you one, I've got loads of them. And I think that's it, apart from a really good clean, some paint on it, really good clean up, spruce up, and this machine would be fantastic. So yeah, really pleased with that, great purchase, and it's going to go in this room. So at the moment I've got the 3 Hotpoint uprights that we've seen previously, and the AEG Ultra 1 cylinder, which is down there, and that's waiting to have a video done on it. But this will swap places with the Ultra 1. So I have like a Hotpoint line, which I think is really quite cool. So yeah, I can sit here and look at my Hotpoints, which is always fun. Anyway, that's it for this video. You guys take care. Don't forget to do the usual commenting, subscribing and liking, because it really helps me out and I appreciate it massively. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.